Hello, welcome back to the Batman Fan 139 channel. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 worst things Joker has ever done in the DC Universe. Top 10. Number 10. Family Gathering. In the Scott Snyder's Death of the Family, the Clown Prince of Crime shows just how psychotic he can be. After reclaiming his recently removed face, the Joker launched a crusade of his own order to help Batman rid of himself of the obstacles that kept him grounded, his allies. This led to a deadly game of cat and mouse where the Joker has kidnapped the entirety of the Batman family and cut off their faces. While this proves to be just another joke, knowing that he could have gone through with it is chilling to the bone. Number 9. The Tunnel of Love. In Frank Miller's acclaimed take on a much older and grittier Batman, the resurfacing of the Joker comes complete with a huge body count. After finding a new purpose in life when his beloved Batman comes out of retirement, the psychotic clown and the world's detective ends up coming to blows in an amusement park where it becomes clearly that only one of them is going to be walking away. Despite getting a batarang to over the face, the Joker appears to have the time of his life and gleefully starts a shooting spree as he makes his way through the Tunnel of Love, leaving an even bigger trail of young lovers' bodies for Batman to follow. Number 8. An Agent of Chaos. Christopher Nolan's vision for the Joker not only provides a fresh take on the character, but manages to horrify audiences while he was at it. Its most disturbing attribute is just how easily he manages to manipulate the good guys like puppets on a string. Even the Dark Knight kidnapping Gotham star lawyer Harvey Dent as well as Bruce Wayne's love interest Rachel Dawes, trapping them each in separate rooms filled with explosions, leaving Batman with a deadly choice of who to save. Of course, it was never that easy with the Joker, and the results leads to the death of Rachel and the birth of Two-Face. Number 7. Joker Jr. The Joker returns in the Batman Beyond movie didn't really give fans the chance to see the second night battle against his mentor's greatest foe, but also gave us a flashback segment in which some ways served as a conclusion to the original animated series. After kidnapping Robin, aka Tim Drake, the Joker guides Batman into the final confrontation in Arkham Asylum, where he reveals that not only has he tortured and brainwashed Robin into a psychotic surrogate son, but that he now knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne. Even though the animated series wasn't afraid to slip into some dark territory, this was a different level entirely, made all the more deliciously evil by Mark Hamill's performance. Number 6. The Death of Sarah Hazan. Jim Gordon has lost more to the Joker than anyone else, yet still refuses to step outside the law and kill him. Though we had no idea how he resisted ending the clown's life after his despicable act, Sarah Hazan, a brilliant detective in her own right, and Gordon's second wife, manages to catch the Joker at gunpoint, except there's a problem. He has dozens of an infant as a hostage. Using her good-hearted nature to his advantage, the Joker tosses on the child her way and so instinctively catches by the baby. However, this leaves her unarmed, and the Joker takes advantage of the moment, gunning her down. Number 5. Face Off. Nothing quite sums up the Joker's insanity than when he manages to carve someone's face off just to leave an unclear message. While he was the only one that technically gets hurt as a result of the bloody process, the loss and eventually reclaiming of his face marks a change of the Joker's character. He becomes even more dangerous, deranged, obsessed with Batman, and also a hell of a lot scarier. Seriously, anyone who could get a neo-orgasmic reaction from removing their mug peeled off is someone you don't want to mess with. Number 4. The Fall of Superman. The comic book / video game tie-in series Injustice Gods Among Us has done wonders for the fighting game genre by showing that you could indeed have an engrossing story in between kicking the crap out of your favorite DC characters. Set in an alternate universe, the Joker manages to trick the Man of Steel into killing Lois Lane, their unborn child, and all of Metropolis. As you can imagine, Supes is not happy about this. Superman kills the Joker in reprisal of his loss of sanity, leads to Superman becoming a dictator and enslaving the entire world, even in death. The Joker has always seemed to have the last laugh. Number 3, Mad Love. Probably the most constant reminder of Joker's cruelty in the treatments of one person who loves him above all else, Harley Quinn. After falling for the psychotic clown and breaking him out of Arkham, Harley has stuck by her pudding through thick and thin, always helping him commit crimes, and try to not treat her kindly, whether it's manipulating her by playing off her obvious infatuation or via verbal, emotional, and physical abuse. Harley's suffering is legendary across the comic book and animated series. It's made all the more painful by a refusal to leave his side. Number 2, The Killing Joke. No other event has rippled across the Batman mythos more than the shooting of Barbara Gordon in Alan Moore's critically acclaimed graphic novel, The Killing Joke. With a single shot, the Joker leaves Barbara handicapped and traumatized. Just one part of the series plan to drive Jim Gordon insane, just to prove that anyone can lose their mind after just one bad day. While this plan would ultimately fail, with Jim keeping his sanity and Barbara trading in her mantle as Barbara Gordon for that of Oracle, Joker's twisted actions have cemented themselves in pop culture. Number 1, the death of Jason Todd. Just like Barbara, the second Robin narrowly escaped death at the hands of Joker and will carry the trauma and scars that he encountered his entire life. Todd's senseless, violent, and deeply tragic death served as just another stepping stone in the Joker's endless quest to break the Dark Knight. After capturing Jason Todd, the clown Prince of Crime proceeded to beat him with a crowbar before leaving him to bleed out. Just before Batman can arrive, a time bomb goes off, seemingly killing Todd. And it's one of the Batman's darkest moments, all orchestrated by the man who finds it all as one big joke. This has been Batman Fan 139. Thank you for watching this top 10 video.